Thank you. Hello everyone, I'm kashiwame. I'm about to start a run on SaGa Scarlet Grace Ambitions, Balmaint scenario. Brief introduction. The rules of the scenario is starting with a new game and then select Balmaint scenario and end with saving clear data. And I'm not good at speaking English, especially in running. So here's some reliable commentary with me.
Yes, hello. So, you may know me from the Emerald Beyond run. So I'm Denho. I haven't run this game, but I hope I'm decently familiar with the game and something about the speedrunning that I can help out.
Hi, it's Cleartonic here. I have done SaGa Scarlet Grace runs of a different category of Leonard, but hopefully I'll be able to guide us through what's going on in the Balmaint scenario.
Oh. Okay, thank you. Thanks for today's commentary very much. So now, can I start now? It's okay.
Let's 1 second. Mate.
ありがとうございます。Thank you. Okay. コメントリスペクトちょっと少ない。
Alright, I'm going to increase my volume a little bit.
Can you increase all the microphone volumes, kashiwame?
Your voice? Discord voice?
Yes.
Okay. Is it okay? One more? Or to me? My Discord?
Okay, hopefully, is it okay? Maybe somebody's listening. Think it's okay?
It's okay? Or my voice? My voice is not so...
Okay, okay to start. Yeah, I think we can start. If something is wrong, we can fix later.
Okay. Thank you. So, I will start with push this one in 5 counts. Countdown. 5
okay.
countdown. Okay. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck.
頑張ります。
よろしくお願いします。
Good luck.
Good luck. Thanks for good luck.
Okay, I can give a brief introduction to this game. What's going on? Alright, so SaGa Scarlet Grace. This game came out in Japan and then eventually made its way to the West with a release. It was like a second release called Ambitions. Okay, made some minor changes, had some UI updates. The general premise of this game is that you choose one of 4 characters. You are given a kind of like a personality test at the beginning of the game, which dictates a few of your, I believe it's your starting path and your stats a little bit. And it's not that big of a deal, but it is consistent, and it will automatically give you a sign and a character, but you can change that character if you want, but it just makes sense for whatever whatever character route you're doing, that you just answer the questions that saves you some menu time, so that you just get the one of the 4 that you want. So in this case, we get Balmaint. Balmaint's basic story premise is that he is the executioner, and there is a heretic running around with the name of Sigfray, this guy here on the left. Balmaint is the executioner. He is joined by, I think it's the court clerk, Arthur, and Arthur. And they together are trying to hunt down Sigfray. So the general idea, we don't have to spend too much time in the story. The general idea is that Sigfray has a way of reincarnating. He shows up multiple times. So the premise of Balmaint's story is that he's going around trying to find who to execute. So he goes around, executes somebody he thinks is Sigfray that shows up. He executes them, and then it goes on to a reincarnation, and somebody else shows up. And he's sort of like a cult leader. He's getting people to do his bidding, and you'll later find out that Sigfray is a more problematic guy than you might think.
Yeah, also one setting that we changed at the start, that there's a setting to display all text. Like basically, it will immediately display all text instead of like slowly displaying the text. So, you know, well, we changed it at the start, speeds up the whole run.
Yes, you do have to complete the whole game before you get faster text and battle speed. Once, you know, so you need a save file for it, but it like massively speeds up the game, especially in battles.
Yeah, compared to Emerald Beyond, this game actually has fast battle speed, and also the UI is also more responsive. You know, this version doesn't need a mod like Emerald Beyond does to.
It's kind of strange. Considering it came out way before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, something that we're gonna see here is this game's version of United Attack, which is like now an enemy was killed between the party members, so then they join together and then attack like some remaining enemy. So in this game, they don't randomly pick the techniques that they have. They just do this kind of like special United Attack animation, which deals damage based on how many people are there and some other factors. But also it gives you a discount on like BP cost for the next turn.
Yeah. Maybe just to expound upon that a little bit. Your techniques in this game have a cost associated with BP, and every turn of battle you have a total number of BP that you can spend across all of your characters, right? So the idea is that you can choose who should do their attacks. So once you start getting united attacks, everybody's BP cost goes down for their own skills, and then you can manage your resource of how many BP points you use per character a little bit better. So in other words, it's like very, very good to get united attacks when you can. The game like really encourages you to do it.
I'm finding. It's okay. No. It's a crumb now. No smash.
Smash. Okay, yes.
I want the name.
So, main, right. Okay. Yeah, so you have a united attack here. But yeah, let's talk about sparks, glimmering, right?
This doesn't feel
So
quite fair.
in this game, if I remember right, the idea is you have a weapon equipped, and then for that weapon per character, there are increasing thresholds of how many times you use actions in combat, and then eventually you'll build up to getting a next ability. And I believe the numbers go something like, it's like 10 skill points, 40 points, 100 points, 400 points, so it increases over time. The general idea is like, you do a bunch of actions, you get to the next threshold, which is say 10 action points, skill points, I forget what it's called, and then you spark something. And it could be the ability that you want, but it may not be the ability that you want. And if it's not the ability that you want, you need to wait until you get to the next threshold, which would go from 10 to 40. So it's quite a while before the next one. So in other words, if you get an ability early that you want, it's obviously great for the speed run. But if not, you still have another chance to get something later, but it's going to take increasingly more time for you to get that. So it looks like Kashiwame is looking for Maim or Smash, which are both good skills to get. But if you get something like Split Cranium, it's okay, but you're hoping for something better.
Don't call me a pig unless you want to
Yeah,
die.
and later on it's going to build up to being able to glimmer a dimensional break at opportune times, which is an AoE instant death attack, and when you glimmer, the probability is 100% for it to work. So in some tough battles, that's actually very important for the speedrun to get that right time.
Yeah, definitely. Because it's a combination of getting enough action points to spark something, to glimmer something, but it's also the type of enemy. You know, it's pretty standard SaGa stuff, right? It's like the battle level also factors into getting it. So eventually you'll get dimension cut. Yep. So early part of this route, I remember watching a Balmaint run a long time ago, and I think it's changed a little bit. But they just picked up, what's his name, Strumikin?
Yeah, I don't know how to say it. It's like Strumiknen.
Strumikin, yeah. This is like an optional character, right? There's obviously many characters that you can have join your party. To get him, it takes a little bit of effort, but I think it actually went pretty smoothly to recruit him. And yeah, he's just a good axe user. Both axes and spears are fairly good in this one.
Yeah, also what you're going to see a lot is Poisonous Mist.
This doesn't feel
That's a
quite
really
fair.
good early game spell that, you know, it's even good in late game. It's pretty cheap to use. It takes only one turn to cast, and it hits all enemies, and it can poison enemies. So especially enemies that have quite a lot of HP. Poison is very effective in like taking them down faster.
Yeah, for sure. It's very tough at the beginning of this game because sometimes it feels like it's very hard to keep up with the if there's like multiple enemies to efficiently clear them out. And poison not only does damage, but it does the tick poison damage. And it's a huge difference maker being able to efficiently clear battles with multiple enemies. Because it's like just enough damage across the board. Like a physical attack plus some poison tick damage plus poison damage is just like just enough to get the knockouts.
Yeah, at the end of battles, you also get to collect this flux to I think one of your spells. So you're going to be seeing that going into Poisonous Mist. When you rank up spells, they become cheaper. And as you collect flux, that also, depending on what you level, you have a chance to glimmer new spells as well.
First time it's in.
Okay, yeah, so this is like the first segment of the Sigfray story. Balmaint executed somebody, thought it was Sigfray. Then then there's like rumors of him coming back, and this is just like a common theme, right? Kind of explore the world. You can go in some different paths. What's kind of interesting about this game is that depending on what path you choose to go, sometimes you can get hard locked into an area based on the way you go. So you have to be kind of careful when you're playing this game. Obviously, if you're like playing for the first time, there's no way you're gonna know. But for a speed run, it's very calculated where they go and what area that they try to tackle, because one, they're gonna get locked in there, but two, there's usually some characters that they can get to join the team. And it's a pretty interesting routing problem, right? This is like obviously a non-linear game, but you can go in a multiple different paths. So it's all.
Yeah, that's about right.
Let's see. Man, good. But yeah, just a big routing consideration, where to go at what time. Maim is good. Maim is a... Yeah, it's just like an all-around good axe skill. If I remember right, it drops enemy speed, which is nice, because it helps you manage where the enemies show up on the turn order, so that you can do more manipulation around the united attacks.
Yeah, also, if you saw the Emerald Beyond run before this, you might notice that like you similarly have a timeline, but it works a little differently. In Emerald Beyond, you have these like specific slots, and even if a character is not there, then there's just an empty slot. And here, there's no empty slots, but internally it kind of works in a similar way. That like when you have something that can like act faster or slower, like it might not always be the case that that action that makes you act faster is going to make you act before the previous character. If like internally their difference in turn order is big enough, then it might not actually make a difference.
Yeah.
So we did get Sweep there, which is a nice spear tech that deals a bit of blunt damage and can stun enemies. Not effective on flying enemies, but stun is very effective in this game. A lot of enemies can be stunned, even the final boss can be stunned. Though I don't think that's what we're going for in this run, but generally speaking, stuns are quite effective in this game.
Yeah, especially against an... Oh.
No vertical smash. I want to maim.
Maim, yeah.
Yeah, we have similarly an autosave right before the event, so you know, if we did 3 attempts, then it would keep the vertical smash and like the changes to the like ability to glimmer, but we can slow up the autosave and try again.
Yep. And what I was describing before with learning new techs, it should be that Strumnikin is very close to sparking something, so it just might be a few tries to get there, but he should be relatively close to his threshold to spark something new, so every action he takes should be giving a decent chance of giving something new. So it makes sense to reload in this scenario, to try to re-roll. Like in this case, nothing was sparked, so he's still close to his next threshold, so it makes sense to just keep going. But if he sparks something that Kashiwame doesn't want, then it makes sense to reload. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Maim is something good to get, because, well, I mean, Maim is useful in itself, but also Maim is what you can then use to glimmer dimensional break later.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's take turns here.
Okay, there we have it.
There it is. Yeah, speed down.
Never hurts to work on your technique.
Yeah, vertical smash has defense down, so it's a pretty good technique in itself, but you know, it doesn't work out with the priorities of this speedrun.
Right. You would think so, but...
Well, we do have another source of defense down. We have Water Blast that Arthur should get at some point. That also has defense down.
All are equal in strength before the law.
this mine that we're doing, I don't know exactly, but I mean we do get some materials. Maybe we want to use those for upgrades, or the other thing is like this is part of the glimmer crowding.
Risk slice.
Yeah.
Okay. ここは、支配
I gotta fight against someone even stronger.
Stronger by being walloped. It's a bad
protect.
look.
Yeah.
It's very
okay.
hard.
Mm. Yeah, but protect moves in this game are very useful because when you have enemies using AoE attacks, then if you have, for example, 2 characters protecting 2 others, then only 3 of your 5 party members will actually get hit by the AoE attack. And this is the same in Emerald Beyond, but you know, in the run that I did, we didn't actually need to use any of those. And also when you protect, you're in like a defensive stance, and I think I don't know exactly how it works with this game. I think you have like a high chance to block or reduce damage.
Yeah, that's right. I think it goes up to 40%. But it's definitely good. Anything you can do, especially against the final boss, to like buy a turn to mitigate some damage can be huge.
Yeah, like some of these fights, like what we're just gonna want to keep our best damage dealers alive until the very end. Like the fight might end with only 2 characters alive, and then they manage to finish the fight, and that's how it goes sometimes.
Okay, so no protect yet.
This ends here, Siegfried.
Maybe to, sorry if I'm gonna explain something about just like general battle mechanics, but this may have been covered in the previous one. I didn't see it. Let's see.
One protect is good.
Oh, yeah, block, good. Okay, good. But yeah, if you're a little less familiar with this game, so we're talking about the BP system, stars, you use your resource to decide who's going to attack from your team. The enemies will preview to you, the player, what they're going to do, right? Not all of them do, tell you exactly what they're going to do, but most of the time you can see what they're going to do, you can see who's going to attack, so you can maybe prioritize them. So if you pay attention on the bottom, you'll just see like the text show up, like right here, it says Poison Strike for the guy in the middle, to the left, Poison Strike, so they're both attacking, and they tell you the BP cost, right? There are times for which there's question marks that show up, and it's usually that the enemy is readying like a counter attack or some special move. There are certain preview techniques that the player can do to try to suss out what they're going to do, because if you, let's say that the enemy is going to do a counter attack on, I think, like Slash, right? Like you can preview a Slash attack to see that they're going to react to it. So there's certain ways for you to understand what the enemies are going to do, but it's very important to pay attention to what's going on the bottom for many reasons, but you do know what the enemies are going to do, so it influences your strategy about how you're going to like choose your targets and go for united attacks. And like in this case, that enemy was about to, I think, cast. I think that's right. And then yeah, it gets this massive chain as a result of targeting that enemy. Yes, and as Denho pointed out before, the flux that you get at the end of the battle is what Arthur is using to invest in right now the Poisonous Mist skill, which is going to decrease its cost. over time, and I think increase damage a little bit too.
Yeah, you do need enough proficiency in like that element to be able to get the spell level upgrade. So at the start, it's not actually possible to get the spell level upgrade yet, but it will. I think it still wasn't possible, but it will be possible soon.
Sometimes I impress myself. I'm sure I'm the guy for
And
this.
it's really good for a spell. Just to describe spells, usually the way it works. Oh yeah, it sucks.
No, no, so much.
yeah.
Too much.
But yeah, being able to decrease one cast turn for your spell is like really big. So working towards
This
that is
ends
smart.
here, Siegfried.
Yeah, the way the dynamic kind of works out with spells in this game and also Emerald Beyond is that like you can use BP on an earlier turn, and then the spell will go off on a later turn. So effectively, you're kind of like transferring power to a future turn by doing like less now as you start casting.
How about this?
And
I will
also
forge
later on, we're gonna see like kind of chaining casts.
good.
Oh, it's Fire Verge.
Yeah, for sure. And to add to that, it's really bad if you ready a spell and that character goes down, because to
Everybody, make
Denho's
sure to
point,
cover me.
you just waste BP up front and you basically do nothing and you get no payout. So it's like really bad to have your spellcaster go down while they're casting.
Why me?
Yeah, Spiral Charge is a very strong move. Yeah, you see that in like, I want to say like all the Scarlet Great speedruns. It's just like you can get it early and it's strong.
Yep, definitely.
Huh?
Quit it! Now that's
A
hard.
flamethrower is very strong if that goes off.
Why you?
I need you to keep it together.
It's almost miss.
Yeah, miss.
Slightly the
Yeah.
greatest of executions.
They suck.
It's usually not a big deal, but you do have LP in this game, and this game it's pretty hard to get your LP back. I believe through every major story segment you get it restored.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Smithy, here we go.
Yeah, I will got twin spike for now. Get the jellyfish. For something. Main. No! First time,
Oh, I never miss.
first time miss is a reload. I will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, compared to Emerald Beyond, where you can just do united attacks by attacking next to each other to make sure you don't miss, you don't have that luxury in this game. You just have to deal with the fact that sometimes you will miss.
Oh. Hmm?
Yeah, poison landed on both.
No!
How could this be?
Uah!
Can't stop missing.
Poison mist, poison mist.
Poison miss.
No poison mist.
Yeah, I mean, in this case, we do have that one turn before the poison mist goes off, so you know, if we can kill the enemy before it goes off, then you know it's good for us. But you know, at this rate, can't really get them both down before that.
Yeah, the guy in the middle is large amount of HP compared to most things in this game up until this point.
Make your last
0
Yeah.
damage?
Okay.
No.
So now I want shockwave. Okay. And here's the fairy.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I've come to better
Yeah,
understand.
Hell's Fury is
Big point of pride.
blunt interrupt, at least if it's the same as Emerald Beyond. Interrupts are generally very strong. It's just that you can only use them if an enemy is using an attack of a specific attribute, and then you have the interrupt for that.
Yeah, it's like readying a counterattack, right? So
Yeah.
if they're going to use a blunt move and then you use your blunt interrupt, you're waiting around, and if, you know, if they don't use a blunt move, then you're kind of wasting your action. But if you think the enemy's going to, then it stops them and you go first, which is really big. It's like turn order manipulation too.
Yeah, it's a good way to kill the enemy before their action goes off.
Yeah, yeah. And it'll be used against you too, so you have to watch out for it.
Yeah, that's like when you see the question marks on the enemies, it might well be an interrupt. So then you might need to be familiar with what that enemy can do and avoid attacks that would trigger the interrupt.
Yeah, yeah. And I was trying to say this before too. There is some amount of preview, I believe. I forget the mechanic exactly, but
I suggest
you can
you think
preview a
about
little
this.
bit based on your selections to see whether or not they're going to react. I think you can see their interrupt like move up a little bit if it's something that you're about to use.
So what you can do is, if you have your own interrupt, then that will reveal enemies that are using attacks of that type.
Right. Okay. It was the other way around. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, these battles, especially with 5 enemies, it can be a lot, and this is particularly where Poison Mist is like incredibly helpful, right? Because it would just be
Make sure to
way
cover
too
me.
much to like single target each one. And this early into the party building and the run, you don't really have great AoEs otherwise, so you get so much mileage out of Poisonous Mist.
Sometimes I impress myself.
Whoa, big hit.
無理だったか。 Just
I
when
think
you
Frost
put
is bad.
Very hard.
Yes.
Water glass I want. No. Wow. No!
No poison. Okay, Arthur
Aqua ball.
didn't get
Ah,
present.
no, no aqua ball.
Aqua ball?
Oh,
Quite the
耐えた。
impressive tea party.
おお。
Okay.
Endured. Lucky. It's lucky.
Perhaps my investigation was
Very close.
Come to Arthur.
Okay, now we can actually rank up.
You are going where I want. Ah, oh, wait. まあいいや。やっちまった。No. Not prepared. No. ちょっと。
Oh, I see.
First time. First time. Okay. Ah, oh! What? No. Oh. No! Underground.
Strong option.
Keep this.
Oh yeah.
Am I being sacrificed here?
It's
Quit
okay.
pushing me around. Hey,
Aye.
this seems pretty alright.
Pretty much elimination like first time.
Yeah. It's just a kashiwame is used to playing the Japanese version. Sometimes, oh, very nice. The text is a little difficult. But yes, that was Dimension Cut that Denho was talking about before. Pretty good. Yeah, that twin spikes. Good.
Oh, there's rank up.
But yeah, that weapon drop, twin spikes, is very good.
Oh.
Definitely get mileage out of that.
どういうこと言ってないあ、そういうことか。
Yeah, so since, like I mentioned before, that when you glimmer something, the status effect lands 100% of the time. So that's why we actually want to cycle through multiple characters so there's multiple times that a character can glimmer dimensional break for the first time for that consistent instant death on all enemies.
Yes. You can even do it on the final phase of the final fight to get rid of the 2 meteors.
Yeah, of course it doesn't work on the final boss itself or like any bosses in general really, but
Those 2 meteors can do a lot of damage,
Huh?
so it's really good to use them.
かっこいいね。
Yeah, battles like this are very difficult at this point in the run, because you're like very quickly scaling up to more dangerous territory, but Arthur just has so much work to do to put enemies into poison and do some damage, while everybody else's damage is like okay. And you really just don't have a lot of HP to work with, so every one of these battles for a while is pretty scary.
yeah, you need to make good use of protect. Like in this case, if the protect goes off and she dies, that would actually give another united attack. Well, actually the poison also does.
Oh, that's nice. Well, kind of.
We also got rid of the caster, so that's good.
Yeah, you just saw that spiral charge damage. 190 damage is like very real.
I claim your life.
Okay, good.
I gotta fight against someone even
Yeah, that's
stronger.
the twin spikes. Big damage.
Yes. Twin spike is big damage, so no problem for interrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now we have the water blast glimmered. So glimmered that by putting flux into poisonous mist. And now poisonous mist is ranked up. So now I believe we're also going to rank up water blast by the end of this run.
Yeah, it's an incredible spell.
Yeah, it's good damage and defense down. And also fast cast time. Cold lightning is very dangerous.
Nice. Yeah, so like you can see. You can see the enemy that was revving up lightning is taking 2 turns to cast, and there's going to be no threat in this scenario. They're going to be dead before then, but it's just like a general strategy thing, right? You see that the enemy is going to cast a large spell, you know it's going to take a few turns, so you say, all right, I'm going to target them, but you're always looking for opportunities to, one, take care of spellcasters like that, but also you're also thinking about the general united attack situation where you can decrease your BP, get a nice united attack for extra damage. So the runner's always trying to assess like the most efficient way to clear, obviously, but there's a lot of ways to go about it. I'd say the spark situation's been pretty good. Got maim, got dimensional cut, break.
One LP left.
Shall be punished.
Shall be punished.
Long live Lord
CPA.
Yeah, good. Yeah. That's a perfect example. They weren't doing much, the spellcaster there. They were just doing the strike, but that was just a good use of the united attack, and you can see everybody's got lower BP now.
Follow me.
Oh, you did it! Neat!
Boom. Yeah, that was great.
My specialty is law.
That's the kind of fight that looks very scary at the start, but nicely done. Yeah, water blast.
The fights in this game, it's kind of funny. Sometimes, like if you're casually playing, the first time you try a fight, you might get completely destroyed, but then you try again, and then you completely destroy the enemies. There's a lot of like momentum. It's like if you get things going, but then it will keep going well, and maybe nobody even dies. But then if you start losing, then you're gonna lose more.
Yeah, for sure. Like taking an incoming united attack from the enemies against your team is like usually game over early on.
Yeah.
Alright, so-
Siegfried.
Yes, another execution took place, but Siegfried's still around. Now we're heading to the southwest.
Sakurai is just pulling all kinds of pranks around the world. He also shows up in the other scenarios, and he's always doing something weird and being annoying, and then you have to deal with him many times.
Yeah, yeah. For Balmaint, it's like a huge part of his story is like, you know, executing Siegfried. But the other characters, to your point, he's usually kind of like masquerading around, and there's other like demons that he summons, and it's a little bit less direct. But Balmaint's story is like he's beheading him multiple times, and it still doesn't work.
All are equal in strength before the law.
Oh yeah, the desert.
heat,
You have
that's
half
right.
HP.
I forgot about this.
Yeah, also same as Emerald Beyond, when you see the text critical, it actually means more like weakness.
Claim your life.
So you're hitting the weakness of the enemy, which, like, this is insect, so blunt is effective. It's a bit misleading. I think usually critical is like random chance, but here it's just a weak point.
Now make your last words.
Now this hurts.
Ah, yeah, this is about when the elementals show up.
Everybody, make
They can
sure
either
to
be
cover
like
me.
not a problem at all or massively a pain.
This must be retribution.
What are we supposed to do now?
Next. Let's teach you a lesson. Wasn't enough? I've been eating well lately.
Getting stronger by being walloped is a bad look.
Okay, rank up.
Rank up. Stay away from me.
Now make your last
The
words.
same spider again.
Shall we?
At this time, with birds. Birds tend to be weak to pierce, so then, you know, spiral charge destroys them.
How could this be?
I will forge a path. Now make your last words. What's wrong, Arthur? Done already? Get out of here! I gotta get even
Am I
bigger.
any bigger?
My specialty is law, not this.
I gotta go. I'll leave it to you.
Okay. Thank you for the commentary.
Yep, no problem.
Thank you.
Kashiwame-san.
Ah.
Mata ne.
あ、
頑張って。
またありがとうございます。Thanks for your commentary. うーん。
The spider is using feast now, so that is trying to eat one of the other enemies, and it will regain HP and also defense. Now that's actually the same as in Emerald Beyond. I also fought one of the spiders. In this case, you know, it couldn't be avoided.
I've got this.
Ooh, spiral charge.
Finishing touch.
I think a spiral charge is pierce and
This could be the
blunt.
difference
Am I any
between
bigger?
life
So
and
then
death.
it's also critical on the spider, so that really helps take care of it.
Ooh.
Now make your last words.
Follow me. This won't hurt much.
Ooh, nice block. The spider is almost dead, but it's using feast.
Get out of here!
Yeah, the enemy was dead, so yeah, but there was nothing to feast on.
I feel
My
so
specialty
much
is law,
stronger.
not this.
But yeah, we have hyper gravity now, and we're leveling that up. That's actually very important for the final boss.
In this case, not so important because of I will use power raising information formation.
Okay, so we don't need rank up.
Yes, hypergravity is.
Okay. Yeah, the power raise formation makes spells cost less BP. That we've already been using that. That's why even at the start of the game we could use Poisonous Mist for cheap. But well, we are also going to have multiple casters or oh, another block. Okay.
That's the stuff.
Nice rampart. Nice protect.
Being big's a point of pride for normie people.
Yeah, now we have at least 2 block users.
I will forge a path. Now make your last words. Shall we? Now make your last
I want Clover's more skill
Follow
level.
me.
Crab level.
Did it! Neat!
So sometimes
I gotta fight against
I
someone
go
even
put
stronger.
the crab skill 5. Okay.
All are equal in strength before the law. But, that being said,
Oh, there's many attacks coming in.
How about this? I will forge a path.
I'm sure I'm the guy for this.
Okay, this seems like a decent start, but yeah, it was kind of like if they also targeted the same person, that they could have already killed somebody. So kind of have to hope for the best here.
Now make your last words.
I'm sure I'm the guy for this.
So the cover techniques, like well, when it says protect, and it's like protecting for one ally, taking hit instead of the selected ally. Those techniques, you know, that they also cost BP, and you can also rank them up, and then they will cost less BP.
I will forge a path. I claim your life. I've come to better understand combat.
My specialty is law, not this.
Oh. Okay, third time execution.
Yeah, those sick furry again.
Oops. Red and using physical thunderstorm out of another severe. Okay, fourth time. 大変なことになっていた。Fourth time is Hibernia. And before going to Hibernia, Smithy.
Yeah, we're taking care of some upgrades, so you get materials as you do battles, and we can upgrade the weapons, increase both power and then also block jams. They might also gain different stats, like maybe strength, mobility, acuity, something like that.
And then this time I want Staff of Glory for Green Marine Ignis Cast. Come on, resettle.
Oh yeah, Elucid is another very good caster. I think she comes with Call Lightning already, and good stats for a caster.
Now make your last words.
I've got this.
Yeah, Spiral Charge rank up is also
Okay.
good.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's always lower BP cost,
So my
so then
combat stamina has
Those are
gone up.
feelings
we can
I
use
was
more
born
things
to. Yet.
in the same turn.
Now make your last words.
Now.
Done.
Okay.
Nice.
My specialty is law, not this.
Yeah, we basically manipulated the timeline in a way that we could get that chain of united attacks. After killing the first one, then the united attack kills the other one, which ended up forming another united attack. Yeah, Elisa is very good.
Let's teach you a lesson. And away you go.
In this scenario, both Siegfried, I want green crab with
This won't hurt.
slash. Clover's crab skill is very important. Her crab level is higher than
My
other.
specialty is law, not this.
Okay. うん？なんか変なの見た。
Let's teach you a lesson.
Oh yeah, I think this is like when you keep doing the battles, the enemies are not always the same, so some of them might be easier, harder.
Next.
I'm sure I'm the guy for this.
エリセとか
This doesn't feel quite fair. I love it.
Oh, at least it emote.
Thank you for your remote.
And away you go.
Sometimes I impress myself.
Out of here!
My clothes are feeling
Good,
tight.
Arthur. Looking good.
Ah, phew.
Yeah, we only just got lucid, so now we wanted to get started on getting some rank ups.
I hope it doesn't rain. Let's teach you a lesson.
I think generally nobody has rank ups when you recruit them, so you always have to start from 0.
I've improved. I yet have far to go. I hope it doesn't rain. Let's teach you a lesson.
Compared to Emerald Beyond, where the final boss even scales to very low level, like even if your level is very low, you can still beat the final boss. In this game, it actually I think it doesn't scale at all. It just depends what you choose during the story. That can affect how strong the final boss is. So then we do have some expectations of like how strong we need to be to beat the final boss.
Me first.
Okay.
Here's a little something extra. Now your turn.
Nice one. I want this one. For
Seismix.
Siegfried. 7 Siegfried.
Yeah.
7 seconds interrupt. He has spear attack and crab attack. So, against this.
Next. I feel so much stronger.
Oh, エリセロさん。
Oh, no rank up.
No rank up. めったにやらない。もう一回。あ、ちょっと。ここ。
Yeah, for the most part, the menuing is a lot faster in this game compared to Emerald Beyond, but there is also, especially when going to the main menu selection, it has to completely load in and complete all the animations before you can change the selection. So then sometimes if you try to be fast, you keep choosing the same option in the menu over and over. So you need to sometimes take it a bit slower so it actually reads the inputs correctly.
Ah. Health free.
against someone even
Who have
stronger.
skills 6. Right, reloaded. Ah!
What's a doodle?
Ah! Corin!
Oh no.
This hurts.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of missing in this run.
Oh! Punished! No! Simply. Green, okay. No, simply, okay. No, simply, okay.
My clothes are feeling tight. I have far to go.
Rank up. No! Rank up の話か。シグフレイ様万歳。Long live Lord Siegfried.
Yeah, the voice lines are really funny in this game. I'm not very familiar with the Japanese voice lines.
Oh? Okay.
I got this.
I hadn't thought of this!
Another dimensional break.
Yes.
So we still have some other characters left. We absolutely need to have somebody for third phase Firebringer.
Okay. Okay, I'll get crop. Ancient abandoned craft.
Oh, we send them on expedition. Yeah, you can basically choose to send your party members to kind of do something else, like go out of the party to do something, and then they come back with some items and level ups. Also, we're fighting the Earth Serpent now, so at this point in the game, basically in all the scenarios you get to choose out of some
Focus.
major events
Cannot
which
afford
ones you
mistakes.
want to do. And Earth Serpent is one of those options, but it is also possible to do something else. But depending on what you choose, that's the main factor of how strong the final boss is going to be, actually. So the game doesn't really tell this to you, but like the first time you're playing, you might not realize you're making choices, but actually what you choose to do is very important. And that's generally, you don't even realize there's a choice because it's just you go to a region
Everybody, make
and
sure
then
to cover
something
me quite
happens.
fair.
And then you do that. So you need to know ahead of time, if I go here, then Earth Serpent will happen. And then you know, in this case, you know that Earth Serpent is good, so that Firebringer will be easier.
Sentencing complete.
Yeah, Leonor is basically the one scenario that just it's the most open scenario, that there's very little that you have to do, and then instead at the final boss you just get some dialogue options which determine how strong the final boss is.
Serpent time is. Yes. Leonardo, Igor, yes. Sometimes Balmaint do not have to fight it, but for final boss level, I choose it. Ah, harvest.
Oh yeah, that's dangerous. That can produce LP an extra amount.
Safe.
Oh yeah, now we have the soul. the soul, in terms of story, what we needed to properly get rid of the Earth Serpent. But in this game, you cannot instantly kill enemies with the soul.
Everybody, make sure to cover me.
The bigger the move, the bigger the fun.
I claim your life.
I want this water bar. Please, please, please.
This conflict never ends.
No.
poison is actually fairly
Let's take turns here.
easy to land on Earth Serpent, and it's pretty effective. But work out this time. There is something to note about status ailments in general in this game is that it has a system where if you fail at inflicting a status ailment, then it becomes more likely to inflict it later. So if you keep trying, then
I'll make your
at
last
some point it will work.
Sure, I'm the guy for this.
Does that hurt?
Now that's heart-wrenching.
Poison, okay.
Quit it!
Yeah, there we have it.
Over already?
Should be enough.
No.
Okay, didn't even need the poison.
One shot. Okay. Additional one shot, I guess.
My years are many, yet I can be of use all the same.
Yeah, something to note, compared to, like in Emerald Beyond, you maybe saw me complete some trials. Like, it was important to complete critical execution 2 times. In that game you get to choose the trials that you do. In this game actually each battle has 3 different objectives that you can choose to go for or not. So they have different conditions. Some might be easier than others, and if you complete them you get additional materials, which in this case some of them might be useful so that we can do more upgrades for our equipment.
Now make your last words.
Sometimes I impress myself.
Me first!
Hey, we did it! Neat!
Oh nice, this seems fast.
Now's our chance.
I love you,
I claim your life. So my combat stamina has
It
gone
never
up.
hurts to work in
I
your
yet have
technique.
far to go.
Okay.
Okay, rank up.
And 移動で移動。We're moving. Dragon ship.
Yeah, we have to fight the Earth Serpent quite a few times. Now that we have the saw, now we can actually kill it for good. And also the formation we're using now, everybody starts with Frenzy, but then we get lots of BP. As a Frenzy, what it does is
Sometimes I impress myself.
you can only
Sure, I'm the guy for this.
target the enemy that you're frenzied to. Of course, AoE attacks also hit everyone, and you can still use interrupts and things like that. But
This
you
doesn't
know,
feel
in
quite
this case, the
fair.
frenzy
I love it.
for everyone is on the Earth Serpent, so it works out. Serpent Smith takes care of the others. Oh, that's close.
Yes.
I've come to better understand combat.
Level 7.おー、ドッペルゲンガー。バルマンテスドッペルゲンガーさ、じゃあ、キャサリン。And the fifth Sigurd Frey. Around the provincial Ronicum. Ido de Ido. Moving very well.
Oh yeah, well, we still have those 2 party members on a mission.
Yes.
It takes a certain amount of battles for them to come back. It's basically a good way to keep up with the levels for other characters. So even though they're not in the active party gaining levels, the missions is another way to gain some levels. Oh, that was Siegfried.
Oh, yeah.
By the skin of its teeth.
Oh.
Now make your last words.
Now,
Charge.
Let's take turns here.
Mm.
Now's our chance.
next. Thank you, everyone.
This could be the difference
Yeah,
between
we
life
saw a
and
bit of the power of Call Lightning there, so actually you saw 3 damage numbers.
Glimmer.
Glimmer?
Yes.
Good.
Good, good. It's okay.
Yeah, so with Call Lightning we saw 3 damage numbers, but actually it will hit 4 times on random targets, and if it's only 1 enemy, then it's on the same enemy. And in that case it already died on the 3rd hit, so quite powerful. Alright, that was the 5th Siegfried.
Oh, yes. Next Siegfried. Wind barrier, aqua. Oh. Oh. Oh.
We want shelter.
Am I truly deserving of venison?
Venison?
Venison, yes.
Yes.
Kadas venison. Kadas comfort, I want.
Now make your last words.
Yeah, the venisons in this game,
I will forge
it
your path
depends on
to
the
the
formation,
greatest executions.
and there's like a system to kind of like, when you first see it, then you have it unlocked, and then you can kind of set them up to happen at opportune moments, and Kara's comfort there heals the entire party, so then for some difficult fights it can be very useful.
Okay. Okay, dig. Balmaint NG. Play.
Yeah, we can make like different kind of mines here to like dig different materials. And then, then you can see that the natural resources kind of start running dry, and then fiends appear. But you know, we can reap some rewards here. Oh, right, the venison depends on the area too. It's like the world is kind of divided by like which gods like kind of rule different areas. I think it's something like that. Which is it's a little bit like that's how it works
Entrust
in
your hunting to me.
Romancing Saga Minstrel Song. That game also has benefits, but I mean ultimately it works a little different, but some of the concepts are the same. Also, as we're doing all of this, digging and making these mines, that's also progressing the quest to fight
Raising Wrath, okay.
Siegfried.
Okay. Oh.
This ends here, Siegfried.
Great.
Let's take turns here.
Oh, no.
Now's our chance. Now make your last words.
Cool.
My specialty is law, not
Ah. Ah. Kenapa kayak ada door? Ah. Okay.
Oh, rank up immediately.
Okay. This one, yeah. Slow Phoenix.
Oh yeah, we do Phoenix now, so that's another of the major events that you can choose. One other option, for example, would be the Scarlet Shards. That's not something that we want to do. That would make the final boss more difficult. Collecting.
Yes.
I feel so much stronger.
Oh, save for next time. I want to. 네. 먹어보냐. 네.
Oh yeah, there's another axe user.
Yes.
I think she already has name.
I'll show you what I'm made of.
Ah yes.
Stop moving already.
네. Too much miss.
Immediately miss. I think there's something about axe specifically that it's less accurate than other weapons, maybe. At least in my experience, usually it's always the axe users that are missing, and not so much others.
Well, that's that.
My secret technique is playing dead.
Combat is different from execution. I will forge a path.
So I think we want to set up Ogniana to be able to glimmer dimensional break at a good point.
And away you go.
I need you to keep it together, Ball.
아.
Where did it?
We must be as one.
I've come to better understand combat. Now make your last words.
Not sure I'm the guy for this.
And I want Balmaint to Glimmer. Oh,
I love you, Wayne! That's cheating!
shelter.
Yes, shelter is another cover
Never hurts to
move,
work
so
on
you
yet
can
have far to go.
cover for another party member.
Combat is different from execution.
Soちそこ
Your block rank up.
I claim your life.
Can I please not get all my...
Getting stronger by being walloped is a bad look.
有人在吗？
The feather showing up is just like Phoenix's feather, so it's related to the quest. We're supposed to find where Phoenix is. And it's like a vision of like what happened some time ago.
SaGa's Phoenix is too slow.
Forgive me.
Hey, I am still a princess. Rest in peace.
Let's take turns here.
Blast it all!
I will forge a path. What's wrong, Arthur? Done already?
Oh, Sham.
Hey, I am still a princess.
Oh, that's another Benison. deals
cleanest
some damage and stuns enemies.
Useful, ain't it?
Okay. Point.
Yeah, so now comes the actual like proper Phoenix fight, which is it's a unique fight. It's like a gimmick fight. Actually, for this fight, you need to make the enemies do a united attack, and that will make the Phoenix absorb the fireballs that will be on the field. And basically, you need enough fire to go into Phoenix, and then the Phoenix will go away. So actually, your objective is not to like kill the Phoenix; it's to give it more fire. So the main way we can make them united attack is to kill one of the fireballs in between them. So then all the others will combine, and then the fire will go to Phoenix. Luckily, Spiral Charge is very strong, and can one-shot those fireballs.
Now make your last words.
Okay, we need to do it one more time.
Now make your last words.
Quit it!
You gonna go down first,
Okay,
Arthur?
so still one more time. Oh.
How about thanks?
Okay, Shorter.
This burden is mine.
Oh,
Make your last words.
now Phoenix is happy.
Feeling pretty hungry over here.
Only Felix is happy. We are not happy. Phoenix time. End of Phoenix time. And
You-
7 is a prime number.
Yeah, we're actually getting very close to end game here, and we're getting the party members back from the missions. They got some level ups there and brought some items. We want to upgrade some more items.
ソルジャースーツ、レインブーストプレイト、ファン。
Yeah, you can see in the top left this MIDI level is actually going up as we're doing this. And when this MIDI level increases, then it expands the options that you can upgrade. Yeah, then this is the end game area. I believe we have like one kind of regular fight before we get into the final boss gauntlet. And yeah, you might be thinking like, okay, this is still less than 2 hours, and the estimate is 3 hours. Aren't we done soon? But actually, it will depend how far Brainer goes. I mean, even if it goes well, it will take some time. But also, it's very much possible that things will not go well, and then we have to reload.
Still your spirit, Lady Dragon.
Yeah, why do we fight Egg?
Rest in peace.
4 go to center of Atsuokan.
Okay.
This hurts.
Now make your last words.
Everybody, make sure to cover me.
I got this.
Now that's heart-wrenching.
Now's our chance.
Things are coming along real nice. Hard work paid off. No matter how strong I become, the fight continues.
Oh no, Frank Cup. Maybe next fight.
The next fight is I have 7 Siegfried.
And the game recommends you to save the game.
Oops. From now, out of reset. Reload, I think.
Yeah, Siegfried is annoying.
Annoying. Too annoying.
Yeah, but basically, most of the time he blocks all attacks and you deal 0 damage. But this is one of the cases where we want dimensional break. Oh, we immediately kill the 2 frogs, that's good. United attack goes through block, but most of the time what you need yeah, you saw conjuration there, so it was going to spawn more enemies. Most of the time you want the Siegfried to cast spells. So then, while he's casting, well, or chanting, then he's not blocking.
This ends here, Siegfried.
Let's teach you a lesson.
Okay, no dimensional break this time. Also, the formation. I think the formation it gives BP when you kill enemies. I think so. Then we get BP very fast when we kill those 2.
Now's our chance.
Yeah, I think it's like 2 BP for every enemy you kill. Because now he's chanting Call Lightning, which is pretty good because it takes 2 turns to cast, so then we have some time to deal damage. Oh, no good?
No good.
I hope it doesn't rain.
Snowstorm. Oh!
Let's teach you a lesson.
A snowstorm deals a lot of damage. Yeah, I think do we want the distract or stun.
Distract.
Follow me.
Yeah, distract. So then it takes longer to cast spell.
Mode.
Yeah. A snowstorm is basically the worst because it's fast and it kills everyone.
This ends here, sick brain.
Yeah, so at this point, this is just gonna chain into the next phases. So
Whoops-a-doodle.
well, we don't want to just reattempt here. We want to load the save, so we keep LP.
Huh? 合ってるよ。
Why do you run?
Okay, another snowstorm. Yes, I think it's roundhouse can distract. Yeah, there we go. We want more of that. Okay, the other roundhouse didn't distract, so. Well, yeah, basically we have multiple opportunities to distract, and we need more distracts than no distract, so that he will never use the spell. But, yeah, you saw this snowstorm before. If that goes off, then we die. Yeah.
This ends here, Siegfried.
Let's teach you a lesson. How's this for a plan?
Next. Follow me.
Snowstorm.
Yeah, snowstorm again. Like as long as this track works, then it's fine. But if it doesn't work, like now, it's like this. This is not good. And yeah, also like Reckless has said in chat, if something goes wrong in Firebringer later, then we have to do this again. Yeah, looks like Siegfried doesn't want to cast now.
Next. Follow me.
What?
Yeah, conjuration. No good.
No good. No conjuration. Okay.
This ends here, Siegfried.
I've got this.
No.
Yeah, Cold Lightning is coming up, so that could be good.
Not too good, but better than Snake.
Yeah, we get 2 turns. We just need Distract to work.
How about something like this?
Okay, no Distract so far, but we still have time.
No. No, this is.
What are we supposed to do now?
Oh, okay. Does so much damage.
Yes. So. No, 3 times destruct any casting, I think.
I hope it doesn't rain.
Okay.
How's this for a plan?
Ah, okay.
Okay, Turning Earth is another spell.
Something like this.
Okay.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, so that one takes 3 turns to cast, and we landed 2 distracts already, so this is much better.
Okay. I don't know the game system there, but sometimes like this.
You intend to kill me?
Oh.
Wasn't enough?
Okay.
Nice. And now we have to hope that Firebringer is good.
んアーサーが残ってるな。ファースト
Yeah, first phase of Firebringer. Yeah, it's just a lot of RNG because he has these AoE attacks that just kind of destroy you. But then he might also not use attacks and not destroy you.
Does the wicked one feel
う
joy?
ずめうずめナイス
Time
です
of
ね
your execution is nigh.
Yeah, Shade of Uzume is good.
うずめうずめうずめうずめ
That's just increasing BP, but it's like even if he has all the BP, he might still use it. Yeah, the Firebringer music is amazing. It's like the way it goes, like phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, different music. It's really good. Again, this is where Kata's comfort is very useful. Everyone's fully healed. We did lose one party member. And hopefully it's still okay.
オッケ
I
ー
truly deserve it.
ナイスグリーン、
Oh, another.
コリンパーソナルロールですメカダコンフォート
Yeah, so this is where protect is very important. Like this Shade of Shams, it can stun. So then, if you use protect, then you can prevent the attackers from being stunned. Also, the way it works is that in the first phase, you have to deplete his HP 2 times. So that was one time, but now we have to do it again. Again, that's why it's just Alucid and Balmaint. Okay, nice Suzume. Yeah, so if
シ
it
ャー
wasn't...
ムスうん、
Oh no.
This must be
Yeah,
retribution.
if Alucid got stunned,
あオッケ
then
ー
it would interrupt the cast, which would be very bad.
This burden is mine.
So we need to prioritize protecting Alucid.
オッケー
Okay, nice. But yeah, as you can see, like Firebringer was using Shade of Uzume to increase BP. So that's kind of one sign that okay, actually enemies also have BP, you just don't see it. And that's also very relevant for this phase where we're gonna bring out hypergravity, which reduces enemy BP. So we're actually the intention is to chain multiple hypergravities, but we have a constant kind of loop of hypergravities. to keep the enemy BP so low that they can't do anything dangerous.
I wonder if Sham.
Maybe it'd be easier to just get the stuffing beaten at it.
But the way phase 2 works, he always summons these fire servants. And the fire servants, they can protect, and they can mimic your actions, and they can mimic Firebringer's actions. Yeah, now we have a bunch of hypergravity going off. Firebringer is fortunately using some conditional, but you know we're not doing anything that would trigger it. That reduced the enemy BP already, and now we have more on the way.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot of BP reduction, but yeah, this looks good. Gauge hypergravity reduces their BP by 3, so if you consider like our formation, we would be at like 0 or 1 at this point. And that basically applies to the enemy as well, so that they can't really do anything when they don't have BP.
No.
It's not really the best damage. So we do also use some other things along with the hypergravity. Yeah, as Reckless has said, like we don't want echo to go off, so that's the servants use echo. So then whatever you used last during that turn, then they will mimic that. But if we act later than the fire servants, then they don't do anything. So I believe earlier we crafted some soldier suits, so they have -5 mobility. So that makes us a lot slower. So this phase, you also have to kill him 2 times. So it's not going to be over quite yet. Now we also have some defense down that will carry over the next HP bar. Yeah, unfortunately the servants can cover for Firebringer, so then some of our attacks are not actually going to. deal damage if that's happening.
Enemy side united attack.
Yeah, we don't want that. Yeah, if one of the servants like from the middle died, then they could united attack.
I will forge a path.
Casually, usually what you would want to do is try to get united attacks yourself by killing servants in a good way. But you know, when we're kind of under leveled in a speedrun, hypergravity strategy is what we can rely on. We got the final phase coming up. So this is where we really need to glimmer Dimension Break. So Firebringer has 2 swords within them that are like separate enemies. They're like levitating or something. I don't know how to say. But yeah, those swords are susceptible to instant death. So if we glimmer Dimension Break, then they will immediately die. And then we only have the boss itself. And on this phase we have to kill him 3 times. So then that amounts to a total of 7 times.
7 times.
If you ask me, this is way better than being Queen
Meatball.
of Blue Moon.
Wait.
Hey, nice. I love gay. I am still a princess.
Ah!
Okay. The cover was on the other sword, so then the other sword didn't get hit. Ideally, both of them would have died, but we still want to try. The problem right now, we have a limited supply of glimmering dimensional break. So even if we reattempt, Ogniana can't glimmer it again, and then we can't rely on instant death. But we do have one other character that can do it, so if this doesn't work out, then we essentially have one more try.
Hey, I am still a princess.
Not feeling this.
Goodbye.
I shall do my utmost.
he got sent into the sun. So one thing to note about this, this applies to all phases. If you deplete the HP before a Firebringer takes action, then it will cancel the action. So ideally, the way it goes is that you cancel the action, and then you have more attacks queued up to reduce the HP of the next phase. But this looks scary. Okay, everyone's still alive. We have some speed downs, defense downs. Okay, conditional. Personally, I don't know what that is, but I think kashiwame does, so it's going to be okay. Basically a free turn. Yes, now we're gonna see Water Blast depletes the HP, so that cancels the action. it regains HP, and then Balmaint also attacks.
That I have been resurrected.
The speed down really helps here that we can take action. Another conditional, that's good. I think this might be it.
Oh, yeah.
Be gone.
Okay.
Oh! That's a united attack.
Yes. Holding tin 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 means something united attack or Grimmer. In this case, it is more possibilities only united attack by psychokinesis. And psychokinesis is delay action, delayed one. So in that case, for ding 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 is only only others dead. Okay. This is for
Yeah, GG, nice run.
thank you. Time is on the same.
Yeah, we still keep watching some cutscenes and credits.
Straight fire bring is great. Thank you. And looking back my run, not too good, but まあなんとかできてよかったです。はい。managed to go to end. It is good. And thank you for all of SaGa fans, SaGa staff, SaGa event staff. I'm very, very thanks.
Yeah, we're still gonna watch the ending because the time is on like saving after the ending.
Thank you. I think the end of this round is very 2:42 or so. 20 minutes saving. It's right.
Yeah, there is a lot of RNG, as you probably saw. You know, some things like Siegfried, not good.
All of Siegfried, yes.
But yeah, yes, as you mentioned, but for a marathon run, very good.
Oh, thank you. Oh. Rude final boss, yes.
Yeah, as I mentioned during the Emerald Beyond run, like in this game, the final boss doesn't scale, so then like we go in low level, and then we have to do things like hypergravity, and then we have to Glimmer Dimensional Break during the fight. Like we need all these things to be able to win, so there's a lot of RNG. But then Emerald Beyond, like if you go in low level, then the boss is low level, and then it's okay. But this game very hard. Also, next up we will have Romancing Saga 2: Revenge of the Seven, and that final boss is also very rude. So even in Revenge of the Seven, there's casual mode, so it's like a easy difficulty, but that means that we're going to go in a very low level, and then it's still going to be very hard. That's just how a lot of Saga final bosses are.
Saga Frontier, yes. It's also very rude, I think.
Yes. Oh, yeah, unlimited Saga. Oh boy. I remember I watched some marathon run of Unlimited Saga. I think it was also Laura scenario, and they just couldn't finish the run. Final boss was too rude. But Saga Frontier 1, it depends a bit on the scenario, but in that game, if you go in with low battle rank, then it will have low HP, and you can kill it fast.
I am delighted to have had the opportunity to showcase SaGa Scarlet Grace submissions at the SaGa event, and the event is still ongoing. So please continue to enjoy it. Thank you. Akitoshi Kawatsu.
We're going to be seeing a lot of Kawasu.
Okay, stop.
Okay, GG again.
GG is GG again.